One of this kid's murderers wrote a rap song about his killing. Rishmeet Singh was an innocent 16-year-old boy who sought refuge in Britain after the Taliban killed his father and tried to kidnap him. When his mother and grandmother brought him to what they believed was the safety of the UK, he enrolled in a public service course with the hope of becoming a police officer, as he wanted to help people. One fateful day, on the 24th of November 2021, Rishmeet had just left his group of friends and was on his way home in Southall, West London, England, when out of the blue, these two killers named Valushan Balakrishnan on the left and Ilyas Suleiman on the right started running towards Rishmeet with murder on their mind. Rishmeet turned to run but tripped over and was stabbed 15 times before the pair fled, leaving him to die alone. This whole attack lasted 27 seconds. Emergency services arrived and found Rishmeet with stab wounds all over his body, and despite the efforts of paramedics, he died shortly afterwards. The killers had earlier armed themselves with knives and covered their face with COVID masks before going out to find a victim from a rival gang. But Rishmeet never involved himself in gang activity, so this was a case of mistaken identity. Also, police later found a notebook in Valushan's home containing a rap he made about the murder. He wrote, "Feel my blade rip through his flesh. Bro told me you ready to go on a glide tonight. I was so excited, like a kid going to a funfair ride." A glide is a term referring to entering gang territory with the intention of using violence against a rival group. The rap also referred to the victim who tripped and fell, and it wrote, "He knew it was over when I started swinging my shank." Shank meaning knife. On Valushan's mobile phone, officers found an image of a blood-soaked knife on his bed taken just after the murder. They were both caught and trialed at the Old Bailey. Valushan Balakrishnan, who was 17 at the time, and Ilyas Suleiman, who was also 17 at the time, of the gruesome killing, were both convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison, with Valushan having to serve a minimum of 24 years and Ilyas having to serve a minimum of 21 years.